Hi, how are you? Good.
And I said to Stuart something.
Red is a good boy.
Well, the woman's daughter, adult daughter, was behind me, but I know, she was there and I was there thinking nobody would ever see
I was sitting here, but I could go in. Is anyone sitting over there? Is Scott
I don't know
coming?
if Scott's
Gonna be
here or
there?
not.
Oh, excuse me,
So,
I can
She
sit anywhere.
actually handled it well and in the end, I complimented her on how she
Where's Scott? Is Scott coming?
Good, how are you?
I don't know.
You don't know everything?
I know
You know, as a real
Away all winter. Join the
Right,
club.
but it becomes rude, you know, and I felt so awful. So awful, I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what someone's personality is.
I don't like this because
You
I
never
took
know
it
how,
out.
but there are certainly
And I don't
some
sit
people
still
out
on.
there who abuse it, there's no question.
Okay.
But by law, like, no one's allowed to ask what their, why, you know, what the person's disability is, you're not allowed to ask a person's disability.
I wasn't doubting the woman as much as,
Sure,
you know, she just wanted her doctor's life with everything,
yeah,
you
right,
know.
for free. I know, he's massive, he's only 9 months, and he's huge. Are you trying to get past? Okay.
We only have a few singers tonight.
He's great. Red, like the color red. That's his name. He's huge. And he's still growing, right? They grow the entire first year. So, they grow a big. Right. Yeah, they'll get longer. They want them to be big and strong so they can be leaned on, basically.
He's gonna be a good, big, strong fella.
He is. He doesn't what? Well, no, because he uses the gentle leader, so he really can't fall. But he's very good. He's right next to me. He's excellent. He's just still nervous.
For that.
Have the sheets there, David?
He's not allowed. I mean, like,
Our music is
I'm
up
not the
there?
one who does the bulk
Yep.
of the training. That happens in prison, so all the good behavior is from there. But he's still
Big or small feet?
I'm gonna make do with the small one. And you can get one, oh, you have yours, okay.
veteran.
Okay.
He will be matched with a veteran.
You don't know who the veteran is.
No, not yet.
Is it a girl?
It could be a woman, absolutely.
I'm sorry, David. No, I have this one.
Yes, it's a
Well,
program.
it's two-sided, that's all.
No, it's not all the sheets we need.
What is
This is all, I just came, sat down, and it was on my seat.
Should we get paid? I should
Because they can't,
Can you give me the other one?
they
Because I
can't
can't
get
get out
out
of that stuff with the
veteran
dog.
until they're about a year and a half old.
They're on the table. Did you get a couple
Yes.
more?
He hasn't stopped growing.
No, he is not. But that's important,
Move a little bigger now.
because some of these people need to lean on the dog, they may be missing a leg, or have a limb, or have a reason, or be in a wheelchair and need to kind of be pulled a little bit, so they want the dogs to be quite large, so they breed them to be
I
very
got him this time.
Yeah, no, he's a big boy, but he's a really good dog.
Does he respond to his name?
He does, but you're not allowed to pet him
not
because
petting
he's working.
I'm not petting him. Trust me, I'm not.
He's lovely.
He
He's just
really
not
did get
allowed.
big.
Fred, come here. What's on the floor? What are you finding? Something's on the floor. Crumbs from last week's call-up. Come here, buddy.
Something smelled good to him.
It did. Yes.
He's still working on that skill, huh?
Yes.
Not sniffing up everything.
Well, of course he'll sniff. You know, he's not supposed to, but he will, like any dog.
As long as he doesn't eat anything, he finds out.
Yeah. He's pretty good about that. I do have a whole set. Thank you.
A whole set of what?
3 papers? Or you wanna
I think
hold
I
on
have
here?
4 of them.
Okay.
I have 4 papers.
Oh,
Did
that's
I
'cause you're
take too
special.
many things?
There must be,
No.
well, we can't hide right there, I don't know which.
Red, come here. Come here.
You got 3?
Sit.
No, we
No,
should have 2, I know.
need these two, please.
The,
Down.
you got them?
I got them.
Boy.
Yeah, I got
Stay.
this one, and And I got this one, yes, so I'm good now. Thank you, Ruthie, very much. You all set? I didn't want to step over poor Red
Yes,
again.
it's only 9 months this week.
You have everything. I don't know what you don't have.
Yep. But he only comes to me on weekends. During the week, he's being trained in Bridgewater Prison by an inmate who has special training in how to work with dogs. So I'm just the weekend puppy raiser. So
He's the old week. Does he do this to get?
Coming to you.
What are you trying to do?
It's a production.
to contribute,
Can I just put this there?
You know what, this,
Put this, no, I'm gonna say.
and feel about getting something that would be 8 dogs.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Charlie was
Excuse me for a
just
second.
yeah, so he was
I
adopted
know,
by
I can't move and I gotta get by.
Someday they may reach out to me.
Okay.
You know, so it's like Saturday, we had the joy of Asher graduating college, and then Sunday morning, I had a lovely Mother's Day brunch that my son
The
and his
previous
fiance
dog
took
that
me
I
to.
had, his
And
name was
then
Charlie, and
Sunday
he went,
afternoon, we had to put down
he
our
finished
dog.
the program where he,
So it was
and then he
just a
went into
roller
the training
coaster.
of emotions, up and down. But they found that he had
So you're starting to even out a little
that he needed a lot of medical
This
attention.
helps a lot,
They are not gonna
yeah,
give
and
a
oddly
new
enough,
rat
seeing
veteran
everybody
for
else's
his
dogs
clothing.
helps me a
So
lot too.
there's a long wait
I walked into the
without
office
the
today,
dogs
my
that don't
boss
make
had
it
his
to the
dog
program.
there because she had to go to the vet later, so we brought her into the office. So I got to, pat Audrey a little bit, and Audrey's nice and fluffy and sweet. And, it's,
They're the best dogs, they're great dogs, and they're so well trained.
I mean,
Yeah.
our other dog is
Yeah, they're great
confused
dogs.
and doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Where is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's hard to, it's always a tough decision to make. It was just a really hard, both boys got to be there this time.
You've had to do it before with
Well,
another
the first dog, yeah, when the boys were little,
Nothing
about
fancy.
14 years or so
I
ago.
think it's donated, so.
Yeah,
Are these gonna
Elijah
bother him?
No, he's fine, it's all good for him, actually.
always
Around
been
that
upset that he
stuff.
didn't get to say goodbye to the other dog.
Appreciate
Asher had
that.
been home when we made the decision, and Elijah had already been in school, and we chose not to go get him out. That was a mistake, but didn't know it at the
Learn,
time.
right?
I didn't know it at the time, but,
He may snore.
he's
loud.
he took it hard. He took it hard this time too. Asher took it hard too, but
That's his
both
job.
boys
He has to.
checking me
has
at
to
work,
ride.
on Monday to see how I was doing.
Oh, very nice.
Good boys, good boys.
I'm gonna scoop that one.
Yep, thanks for asking.
Ay da 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 da. Ay da 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 da. Ay da 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 da. Ay da 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 da. Ay da 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 da. Yai da. meditative music to let us get in touch with these things. As always, the words of prayer that we'll be singing are all on one sheet, almost. So you should have 4 sheets of paper, either this or the large size of the same one are identical. We will also be using this sheet that has a paragraph in English at the top and the calendar on there later. This one with the prayer for the state of Israel.
Shimo,
Pinasia.
So far, we have been singing what's called Kabbalat Shabbat, welcoming Shabbat, the series of psalms and songs that help us transition from the regular week into Shabbat. We sang from Yedid Nefesh, from Psalm 96, from Psalm 29, and then the Psalms culminate in Lecha Dodi, which we just sang when we symbolically welcome Shabbat into our midst, turning to greet her and turning back around to escort her into the room. And now Shabbat is here. And now it is for us Shabbat. And ordinarily now we would light our Shabbat candles, but we already lit them during Tat Shabbat, so we don't have to do that again. Lighting the candles, though, isn't what makes it Shabbat. It's part of the way that we welcome Shabbat, that we acknowledge Shabbat, that we sanctify Shabbat. Shabbat, like our other holy days and festivals, comes with or without our action at its appointed time. In this case, sundown every Friday. But we're allowed to sort of welcome it in a little bit early. It's good to bring Shabbat in early for us. In the Torah portion that we read this week, God tells Moses to tell the Israelites about the different holy days that they should observe. And then God lists them in calendar order. So we might think that the first one would be Rosh Hashanah, because it is the start of the new year. But actually, Rosh Hashanah falls in the 7th month of the year. And I'm happy to discuss that more later with anybody who wants to wonder why that is. Or we might think that the first holiday would be Passover, which indeed does fall in the 1st month of the year. But there's a holiday that comes even earlier in the year than Passover. And it makes me think of a trick question that we sometimes ask our Sulam students. Sometimes we'll ask them on a Sunday morning what the next holiday in the Jewish calendar is. And maybe they'll know that Hanukkah's coming up, or Purim, or another holiday they've been learning about in class. But almost always, the correct answer to the question is Shabbat. And that is true in this Torah portion also, because the first holy day mentioned, the first holy day in the year, is Shabbat. And so the portion lists the days in calendar order: Passover, the Omer, Shavuot, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, but first out of all of them, Shabbat. And this is reinforced in the Kiddush when we sing, Ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh. Shabbat is the starting day of the sacred times. We begin with Shabbat, and the rest of our observance follows from there. Shabbat is the foundation upon which the rest of Judaism, the rest of our Jewish lives is built. And this is true not only in the calendar order, but also in our spiritual order. 125 years ago, the great Jewish thinker Ahad Ha'am said, more than the Jewish people have kept Shabbat, Shabbat has kept the Jewish people. Shabbat gives us the ability, the opportunity, not merely to rest, but to restore, to recreate and to recreate, to reconnect with our family and with our community, with God and with ourselves, literally to rejuvenate ourselves. See what I did there? Rejuvenate ourselves. Shabbat offers us invigorating peace and sacred joy in great abundance. May we all be able to enjoy and gain the full benefit of this holy day of Shabbat. In order to absorb all of Shabbat's gifts, Jewish tradition teaches that when we welcome Shabbat, as we have just done, we receive a neshama yetera, an extra soul, that multiplies our ability and our opportunity to experience true rest, true joy. On Shabbat, in this way, we are more complete, we are more whole, or at least we're supposed to be. But those of us who worry about our loved ones or our friends who are struggling with illness may find it hard to feel the joy that Shabbat can bring. So we hope that this extra soul and this Shabbat will bring not just additional spiritual elevation, but additional physical strength as well. Our prayer for healing asks almost cut it, asks for a refuah shlema, a whole healing. It recognizes that we need a healing not just of body, but also of spirit. So in addition to all those who are physically ill, we also recognize that many others are injured emotionally or spiritually, consumed with worry for their loved ones or for themselves, or for those who continue to be held hostage, or for their country. So we include them all, we include us all in our prayers for healing tonight. And so this version of the prayer takes Moses' words when he prayed for Miriam to be healed and adds a prayer that we will be healed. We say not just Rifana la, as Moses did, please heal her, but also Rifana lanu, please heal us. We are all in need of healing of some kind. Rifana la, Rifana lanu, Elna, Rifana la, Rifana lanu. Dear God of our ancestors, help us renew our faith. Grant us a perfect healing. Bring peace to all our Elna, Rifana la, Rifana lanu. Elna, Rifana la, Rifana lanu. Restore our strength of body. Rejuvenate our Elna, Rifana la, Rifana lanu. Elna, Rifana la, Rifana lanu. As we pray for healing tonight in our TCS family, we think particularly of Phyllis Burke, Arthur Campbell, Phyllis Dillon, Shannon Dunn, Karen Feeney, Valerie Frank, Jennifer Galvin, David Glazer, Carolyn Halunin, Helen Lonnie, Cheryl Leahy, Nancy Mayer, Mark Panasuk, Gail Rosenberg, Cindy Sherman, Sheila Wagner, Yonina bat David HaKohen V'Sara, Esther bat Chaim V'Goldi, Rella bat Moshe Haskell Ufe Galea, Fegi bat Shlomo Nisan Halevi. If there's someone for whom you are particularly concerned tonight, whose name you'd like to mention aloud, I invite you to do so now.
Diane Frazina, Mary Woodlawn.
John Robbins. We hold all of our friends and loved ones in our hearts. Thank you for all these blessings. Throughout our days and nights, we celebrate the journey, this precious gift of Elna, Rifana la, Rifana lanu. 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 In addition to Shabbat, in the last 2 weeks we have observed 3 other holidays, additions to the Jewish calendar in the 20th century. 12 days ago, we marked Yom HaShoah, the day of remembering the Holocaust and the resistance to the Nazis. A week later, this past Sunday night, we began Yom HaZikaron, Memorial Day for those who died in defense of the land of Israel and in acts of terrorism. And when Yom HaZikaron ended Monday evening, we began Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel's Independence Day, celebrating the 76th birthday of the modern state of Israel. While it is particularly challenging for Israelis and Jews to celebrate wholeheartedly this year, because the wounds of October 7th are still fresh, and Hamas still holds the hostages from that invasion, and Israel remains at war with dim prospects for immediate peace. In truth, every year, the emotions of these days blur into each other, because these 3 holidays are all connected. As a social media post I saw said, while Yom HaAtzmaut celebrates having our own state, Yom HaZikaron marks the cost of getting and keeping that state, and Yom HaShoah marks the cost of not having one. For Jews, the land of Israel has been in our hearts and our souls for thousands of years, and the state of Israel has been in our prayers for the last 76 years, and especially these last 7.5 months. So let's join on this sheet in the prayer for Israel. Sovereign of the universe, accept in loving kindness and with favor our prayers for the state of Israel, her government, and all who dwell within her boundaries and under her authority. Open our eyes and our hearts to the wonder of Israel, and strengthen our faith in your power to work redemption in every human soul. Grant us also the fortitude to keep ever before us those ideals upon which the state of Israel was founded. Grant courage, wisdom, and strength to those entrusted with guiding Israel's destiny to do your will. Be with those on whose shoulders Israel's safety depends, and defend them from all harm. Spread over Israel and all the world your shelter of peace. May the vision of your prophet soon be fulfilled. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. It has been 224 days since October 7th, 32 weeks that Hamas has held hostages. We remember them and join in prayer for those held captive and pray for their release soon. Our God, the one who raised Joseph up from the pit, be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. Send complete rescue and full redemption to those held captive by the enemy. Strengthen their spirit and bring them our prayers, that they be protected from all harm. Implant understanding in the heart of the enemy, that they may return the captives in wholeness of body and spirit. Grant wisdom to the Israel Defense Forces, that they may secure freedom for the captives without loss of life. Grant strength of spirit and courage of heart to all the sons and daughters of Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar, to release bonds of captivity and allow us all to live in freedom. They shall call upon me, and I will answer them. I will be with them in distress. I will rescue them and honor them. We rise for Baruch Hu as we return to the backside of this main song sheet. Baruch Adonai Hamavorach Le'olam Va'ed.
V'shamiru.
You didn't pay the bill this month.
Sorry, Red. They couldn't have sounded good to you. He's a good boy.
V'shamiru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam be'erit olam yadidai dai dai yai dai 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 yai dai 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 do yai dai 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 yai dai dai yo yai dai 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 yai dai dai yo yai dai 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 yai dai dai do. V'shameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ידעי די די יי די 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 יי די די הו יי די 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 yai dai dai ho, yai dai 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 dai, yai dai dai ho, yai dai 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 dai, yai dai dai do. V'shameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ידעי די די יי די 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 יי די די הו yai dai 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 yai dai dai oh yai dai 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 yai dai dai oh yai dai 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 yai dai dai oh. The Shamru, which we just sang, expresses our commitment as a Jewish community to Shabbat, and thus our people. Now we turn to God, simultaneously as individuals and as members of a minyan, a prayer community. Feel free to spend some time with God, with the prayers of your own heart and mind, or if you'd prefer the traditional words of the Amidah, they're on page 35b of the Siddur, which you can get at this time. We start with Adonai Svatai on this sheet. Our rabbi's wise understanding that prayer is not easy, and so that sometimes we need to pray for the ability to pray. O God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Please rise. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svatai Tiftach. Na 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 ufi yagi tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svatai Tiftach. Na 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 ufi yagi tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svatai Tiftach. Na 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 ufi yagi tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svatai Tiftach. Na 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 ufi yagi Ufi Aki Tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svatai Tifta. Na 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 Ufi Aki. Ufi Aki Tehilatecha. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. 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 Next on our sheet is Vahashevota, which is our Alenu, so please rise. Vahashevota,
Vahashevota
el levavecha,
el levavecha,
ki Adonai,
ki Adonai,
hu Elohim,
hu ha-Elohim,
Vahashevota,
Vahashevota
el levavecha,
el levavecha,
ki Adonai,
ki Adonai,
hu Elohim,
hu ha-Elohim,
Vahashevota,
Vahashevota
el levavecha,
el levavecha,
ki Adonai,
ki Adonai,
hu Elohim,
hu ha-Elohim,
v'ne'emar May be seated.
As we prepare for Kaddish, we recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. Tonight, we especially remember our longtime member, Jane Dunlap, who was laid to rest this past week. We also think particularly of Joseph Slavitt, father of Amy Glazer, for whom we are still in Shloshim, the first 30 days of mourning. And our congregational family remembers with special affection our loved ones whose Yahrzeit will occur this coming week. Phyllis Kay, mother of Rhonda Spiegel, Lena Rader, great-grandmother of Molly Miller, Rose Schloss, sister of Sandra Glazer, Bella Wolk, grandmother of Jeffrey Blackman, Ralph Goldberg, father of Hannah Thomas. If you are remembering someone this evening, we invite you to say that person's name aloud now.
Jeffrey Levine.
Marcia Rothberg. She's going to have her yard site, I think, before the next service. I'm here.
Zichronam livracha. May the memories of all our dear ones be a blessing. If you're saying Kaddish in someone's memory tonight, we ask you to rise now. In loving support of the mourners, we rise as a congregation. In gratitude to God for the gift of the lives of their loved ones, those who are in mourning and those remembering someone, say Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'vyomechon v'chayei
Kol Beit Yisrael.
ba'agalav zman kariv imru amen. Yehesh
Shemei Rabbah Varach
am u'almei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitzeh, v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei d'kudsha b'rechu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, amiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to those who mourn, and comfort all of the bereaved. And we say, Amen. Please be seated. As I mentioned earlier in the description of the Torah portion, it is this week's Torah portion that tells us that between Passover and Shavuot, we should count the days. We should measure that time. We should mark that journey from Egypt to Sinai, from liberation to revelation, from servitude to Pharaoh to service to God. And so we count these 50 days, these 7 weeks, on the separate song sheet. We have the words to Sfirat HaOmer, the counting of the Omer. And you know that usually I don't tell you what day it is in advance until we get there, because we can't do that without counting it. We can't count it until we say the blessing. But for purposes of the song sheet, the correct number is in the counting at the end.
Hineni muchanu mezuman lekayem mitzvat aseh. Hineni muchanu anu mezuman lekayem mitzvat aseh shel sfirat haomer shel sfirat haomer shel sfirat haomer shel sfirat haomer Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer al sfirat haomer al sfirat haomer al sfirat haomer hayom chamisha ve'esrim yom שהם 3 שבועות ו4 ימים לעומר איי 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 איי
Announcements, yeah. There you go. I'm going to sneak over next to my friend Shabbat. Pick up the microphone. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
Welcome to TCS, where we are proud to promote and support. Let's see,
What are we proud to support?
Music.
Diversity, inclusion, Jewish education, and community. All right, let's see what we have cooking this week. Shocker, Torah study tomorrow at 9 a.m. with Rabbi Carr, in person with bagels and coffee, and remote if you want to participate virtually. You never know what's going to happen in Torah study. Rabbi Carr does a great job running class, and space is limited these days, so come on down. Tomorrow, Havdalah service at 7 o'clock p.m. This Wednesday at 7. the TCS congregational meeting, Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So that would be great to have as big of a turnout as we can get. It's one of our most important meetings of the year. And save the date for Shabbat in the Park, Friday, June 7th. At 4:45, we will do a Tot Shabbat. And at 5:30, we will have a pizza and potluck dinner, followed by 6:30 evening family service. So you can sign up in your email or on the website, and there's a flyer in the foyer. Mindfulness 101 workshop is scheduled for this Sunday. That's been postponed to Thursday, June 20th, 7 o'clock. So the mindfulness workshop for this Sunday has been postponed. That'll be Thursday, June 20th at 7 p.m. And we'll be able to learn about the benefits of mindfulness, such as improving focus, reducing stress, and overall improvement in mental well-being. So, so you can RSVP the Sisterhood for that event. And of course, our weekly reminder about Family Table. They need our help every month, so 30 cans of tuna and 30 cans of vegetarian soup. If you'd like to donate money to Family Table monthly instead of bringing food, there is a link in the weekly. And please remember to take these wonderful flyers that we've been putting out with more information out in the foyer, and check your links to all activities in your weekly emails on Mondays, as well as special notices. And of course, you can always call the TCS office if you have any questions. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Clarify two quick things about that.
Yeah.
One is the mindfulness workshop
have you gotten the weather cleared for that night? Is that all cleared? We're good? Okay.
I would just like to add a thank you to our Mivarchim, those singers and instrumentalists who came to practice and who are leading our service with Rabbi Ken and me. It adds so much. Thank you all so much. Sound great.
Thank you for organizing us.
Yes, thank you, David.
You're welcome. And thanks to whoever is setting up dinner for us. I know it included Mike. I'm not sure who else was doing it with you. And Elaine and Craig, thank you. Thank you for setting up dinner. Please stay for dinner. If you brought some stuff or not, it's okay. Stay for dinner. And we now turn to the Shabbat dinner table service, beginning with Shalom Aleichem, the last thing on our song sheet. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruchuni Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Tzedchem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
On the back of the page that has the prayer for Israel and for the captives is Kiddush.
Please join me for Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho v'yahavahu v'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha b'yavahu v'ratzon hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Shabbat shalom.
Toss that in here.
Okay. Thank you, that was clutch.
No, this is my life, so I have all the cleaning supplies on my back at all times.
That's amazing. I always thought I could pull just about anything out of my purse. You got me beat,
Well,
Rebecca.
it's all his stuff, you know, I have to be ready at any
In
moment.
case, in case something needs to be cleaned up, I get it. But
We
you definitely got me beat on that one.
But the thing is, I can't carry it, like, I don't have a lipstick, or everything for myself, it's all for him.
It's kind of like when the kids were little. They had the giant
Exactly.
diaper bag
It's a diaper
and a
bag.
purse.
That's what it is. Like, my key and my
My
ID are
wallet,
in my pocket,
yeah.
and everything for him is here.
Now I carry around a giant handbag.
Yeah, well, they-
Oh, you know what? I've always carried around a giant handbag, and my friends used to make fun of me. And they said, what do you mean?
Right, have it all, yep.
Chances are it's in my
You always have the things, yep.
Not always, but I'm pretty good at it.
Here's your thing. You need your other thing. There it is.
That's a lot.
There it is. Let's put this on for just a few minutes. Ken, is it okay, the challah? Is the challah okay? Okay,
The
good.
dog comes, yes, the dog can come.
Good.
As long as he doesn't eat more than the rest of us.
Right.
Nice spending the evening with you.
He's very good. He was a little itchier tonight. Moved around a bit.
You didn't ever really get up.
Yeah, he did a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay.
I actually have an electric fan in my purse.
Of course.
That's
you do.
courtesy of Ruthie. She gave it to me for my birthday.
Because you're always high.